up, everyone? Welcome back to Prehistoric Nature, where we give you everything prehistory. Right, today I'll be diving into the moa of New Zealand. On the agenda for today, we'll begin with the moa's introduction, their habitat and geographic distribution, their behavior and ecology, the, ex- the extinction of the moa, and a note for their legacy and cultural significance. We'll start off by asking, what are moa? Then we will classify them with their and discuss their species diversity. Then lastly, we will discuss their physical characteristics. Moas were a group of flightless birds endemic to New Zealand, known for being some of the largest avian species to have ever lived. They comprised of several species ranging from small forest swallows to giants that stood over 3 meters tall. Unlike other flightless birds, moas lacked wings entirely, relying solely on their massive legs for movement. They occupied a crucial ecological niche as large herbivores in New Zealand's prehistoric landscape until their extinction approximately 600 years ago. Moas belong to the order Dinithiformes and are divided into known species across genera, classified mainly by size and morphological difference. Species range from small bush moa to giant South Island moa, Dornus robustus. Molecular genetics studies these have helped clarify their phylogeny, showing distinct lineages adapted to different ecological zones. Their diversity reflected adaptation to varied habitats across New Zealand's island before human arrival. Moas exhibited extraordinary size variations, with the largest weighing up to 230 kilograms and standing 3.6 meters tall. They had robust legs with powerful muscles adapted for walking and foraging, but lacked wings completely. Their plumage varied among species, but generally offered camouflage in dense forest environments. The lack of wings and heavy body contributed to their vulnerability to predators introduced by humans. Moa's native range in New Zealand, their preferred ecosystems and environments, and fossil and archaeological sites. That's what we'll dive into in habitat and geographic distribution. Moas were native exclusively to New Zealand. occupying both North and South Islands, as well as smaller surrounding islands. Fossil evidence shows that species had distinct ranges corresponding to particular island regions or altitude zones, with some species favoring lowland forests and others subalpine and grass areas, highlighting ecological specialization within the islands. Moas inhabited a variety of ecosystems, including temperate forests, grasslands, and shrublands, as well as subalpine zones. They predominantly foraged in forests and open woodland, where vegetation was abundant. Their dietary preferences infer that they relied heavily on leaf litter, twigs, and fruits available in these habitats, indicating a diverse adaptability to New Zealand's complex ecosystem. Moas left an extensive fossil record with remains discovered in caves, swamps, and riverbeds across New Zealand. Archaeological sites such as those near Waru, Bar, and elsewhere provide evidence of human early interaction, including hunting tools and preserved bones. Radiocarbon dating of fossils has helped pinpoint moa extinction timelines, as well as patterns of habitat use prior to human colonization. Their diet and feeding habits, life cycle and reproduction, and will end this section off with their role in New Zealand's ecosystem. That's what we'll be diving into in habitat, and no, behavior and ecology. Sorry. Studies of coprolites or fossilized droppings and gizzard contents reveal that moas were herbivores, consuming a range of plant materials, including twigs, leaves, seeds, and fruits. The diverse diets suggest niche partitioning among species, with some adapted to browsing, higher vegetation, and others to ground level plants. Their feeding significantly influenced seed dispersal and vegetation structure within the ecosystem. Mowers were likely had slow reproductive cycles with large eggs laid in concealed ground nests, which means that the young were most likely precocial because any ground nesting bird has precocial young. Take, for example, the ground plover and the ostrich. Sexual dimorphism was pronounced in, in several species, with females typically being larger than males. Fossil evidence of juvenile skeletons support hypotheses about moa growth rates and developmental stages. A life history strategy tuned to stable environments with low predation prior to human arrival. As a primary herbivore, moas played a crucial role in shaping New Zealand's pre-human ecosystem by influencing plant communities and their composition, as well as maintaining open forest structures. Their role as seed dispersers and vegetation browsers helped maintain biodiversity and ecosystem resilience. The absence of large mammalian herbivores made moas a keystone species in their environment. Extinction of the moa. Arrival of humans, hunting practices, environmental changes, and habitat loss. Oh, and habitat loss, as well as scientific methods for studying extinction. Arrival of Polynesian settlers, or Maori, around the late 13th century introduced hunting pressures and habitat alteration, leading to the rapid decline of moas. Archaeological records show extensive use of moas for food, tools, and feathers. Overhunting, combined with slow reproductive rates, contributed to a dramatic extinction around 200 years ago. Years of human settlement. Human-induced habitat destruction through deforestation and fires drastically reduced moa's natural habitat, coupled with climate fluctuation during the late Holocene. These environmental pressures compounded the species to vulnerability. Changes in forest composition and fragmentation limited food availability and nesting sites. Researchers utilize radiocarbon dating, ancient DNA analysis, and paleoecological modeling to unravel moa extinction timelines and causes. Advances in arche- archaeogenetics have clarified moa population structures and human impacts, combined with multidisciplinary approaches, provide a complex, comprehensive understanding of ecological, anthropogenic, and climatic factors driving their extinction. Moa in Maori legend and oral history influence on scientific and conservation and potential de-extinction and current research. Moas occupy a significant place in Maori culture, featuring in legends as giants of the forest and symbols of wilderness. Oral histories recount their hunting and disappearance, linking Moas to ancestral stories and spiritual beliefs. These narratives preserve traditional ecological knowledge and underscore respect for the natural world. Discovery and study of moas have catalyzed development in paleontology, ecology, and conservation biology, especially in island biography. Moa research informs understanding of extinction dynamics and island ecosystem restoration. Conservation strategies for New Zealand's endemic species often draws lessons from moa extinction to prevent future losses. Emerging genetic technologies raise possibilities of moa de-extinction through cloning or genome editing, though ethical and ecological considerations remain prominent. Current research focuses on sequencing moa DNA and understanding their biology to access feasibility. This field exemplifies the intersection of genetics, conservation, and ethical discourse about restoring the species that are extinct. In summary, the moa was a remarkable giant that played a crucial role in New Zealand's ecosystems and culture. Its extinction teaches us the importance of preserving biodiversity and respecting indigenous legacies. Ongoing scientific research continues to reveal new insights, inspiring hope for conservation efforts and possibly even de extinction. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. If you want to buy like a t-shirt, cap, or canvas with this photo that I've got on my site, all you need to do is go and click the link below that I'll be leaving, and you can check out the Animal Adventure channel as well. I've also got my site on there as well. And in the description, you can check it out in the description of this video as well. And check out Wicked Prehistorics as well as Wolf of Wildlands. So, without further ado, Mally tuning out. Oh, and before I tune out, I just want to let you know I have a discount and on for certain clothes and stuff. But hurry, it's for only this month and this month only. For this month and this month only, you can get things like caps, sweaters and t-shirts for 50% off, and you can get canvas photos for 20% off by applying one of these two codes. For canvas photos, you can apply ADS3 and get 40% off, and for clothes, HB23, for clothes, and get 50% off. Mallet tuning out, stay wild, respect the past, and the survivors as well.